The global fashion industry produces a staggering amount of waste. Each year, the sheer volume of discarded clothing is enough to fill entire landfills, creating mountains of textile waste that are not only unsightly, but also environmentally damaging. Every year, millions of tons of textiles end up in landfills. These discarded clothes, often made from non-biodegradable materials, can take hundreds of years to decompose, releasing harmful chemicals into the soil and groundwater in the process. This waste contributes significantly to environmental problems. The accumulation of textile waste leads to increased pollution, which affects not only the land, but also the air and water quality. The environmental footprint of fast fashion is enormous and growing. Fast fashion's rapid production cycle and low-quality garments exacerbate the issue. The industry thrives on producing large quantities of trendy, inexpensive clothing that is designed to be worn only a few times before being discarded. This throwaway culture is unsustainable and harmful. Consumers are encouraged to constantly buy new items, discarding clothes after only a few wears. The marketing strategies of fast fashion brands create a sense of urgency and desire for the latest styles, leading to overconsumption and waste. The environmental consequences are dire. The production of textiles requires vast amounts of natural resources, including water, energy, and raw materials. Deforestation and habitat destruction are often the result of expanding textile production facilities. Textile production consumes vast amounts of water and energy. The process of dyeing and finishing fabrics is particularly water-intensive, often leading to the depletion of local water sources and contributing to water scarcity in many regions. Harmful chemicals and dyes used in manufacturing pollute waterways. These toxic substances can have devastating effects on aquatic ecosystems, killing fish and other wildlife, and contaminating drinking water supplies for nearby communities. Synthetic fabrics, a staple of fast fashion, release microplastics into the environment when washed. These tiny plastic particles are not filtered out by wastewater treatment plants and end up in rivers, lakes, and oceans. These microplastics end up in our oceans, harming marine life and potentially entering our food chain. Marine animals ingest these particles, mistaking them for food, which can lead to injury or death. The presence of microplastics in seafood also poses a risk to human health, as these particles can accumulate in our bodies over time. Thankfully, there's a growing awareness of fast fashion's negative impacts. People are starting to understand the environmental and social costs associated with the rapid production and disposal of cheap clothing. This awareness is sparking a movement towards more responsible consumption habits. Consumers are becoming more conscious of their purchasing decisions. They are increasingly looking for products that align with their values, prioritizing quality over quantity. This shift is not just about buying less, but buying better. People are now more interested in the story behind the products they purchase, seeking out items that are made ethically and sustainably. This shift in values is driving demand for sustainable and ethical fashion alternatives. Brands that prioritize eco-friendly materials, fair labor practices, and transparent operations are gaining popularity. Consumers are willing to invest in pieces that are not only stylish, but also have a positive impact on the planet and the people who make them. People are seeking out brands with transparent supply chains and eco-friendly practices. They want to know where their clothes come from, how they are made, and who is making them. This demand for transparency is pushing brands to be more open about their processes and to adopt more sustainable practices. The rise of conscious consumerism extends beyond just buying new clothes. It includes a growing interest in secondhand shopping, clothing swaps, and other ways to reduce waste. By choosing pre-loved items, consumers are helping to extend the life cycle of garments and reduce the demand for new production. It also encompasses a desire to extend the lifespan of existing garments. People are learning to repair and mend their clothes, rather than discarding them at the first sign of wear. This not only saves money, but also reduces the environmental impact of fashion. Repairing, mending, and altering clothes are gaining popularity as ways to reduce textile waste and embrace a more mindful approach to fashion. Workshops and online tutorials are making it easier for people to learn these valuable skills. By taking care of their clothes, consumers are making a statement against the throwaway culture of fast fashion. This shift in mindset is crucial to creating a more sustainable future for the industry. As more people embrace conscious consumerism, the fashion industry is being forced to adapt. This change is not just a trend, but a necessary evolution towards a more sustainable and ethical way of living. Together we can make a difference and pave the way for a brighter, more sustainable future. Extending the lifespan of our clothes is one of the most impactful ways to combat textile waste. By taking small steps to care for our garments, we can make a significant difference in reducing the environmental footprint of our wardrobes. By keeping our garments in use for longer, we reduce the demand for new production. This not only saves resources, but also minimizes the pollution associated with manufacturing new clothes. Every time we choose to wear an older piece of clothing, we are making a conscious decision to support sustainability. This simple act can have a ripple effect on the environment. When fewer clothes end up in landfills, we see a reduction in the harmful chemicals that leach into our soil and water. Cleaner rivers and forests are just one of the many benefits of extending the life of our clothes. There are numerous ways to extend the life of our wardrobes. From mending and repairing to upcycling and repurposing, the possibilities are endless. Even small actions like sewing on a button or patching a hole can breathe new life into a beloved garment. Proper care and storage are essential. By taking the time to fold clothes neatly and store them in a clean, dry place, we can prevent damage and prolong their usability. Organizing our wardrobes not only makes it easier to find what we need, but also helps us appreciate and take better care of our clothes. Washing clothes less frequently and using gentle detergents can prevent premature wear and tear. Opting for eco-friendly detergents and washing on a delicate cycle can make a big difference. Hand-washing delicate items can also help maintain their quality and extend their lifespan. Storing garments correctly, such as folding knitwear and hanging delicate items, can help maintain their shape and quality. By taking these simple steps, we can ensure that our clothes remain in good condition for years to come, reducing the need to buy new items and ultimately benefiting the environment. Learning basic repair techniques empowers us to fix minor damages and prevent clothes from ending up in the trash. Mending a small tear or hole is a simple yet effective way to extend the life of a garment. For tears and holes, hand-stitching techniques like the ladder stitch or whip stitch are easy to learn and provide a discreet repair. Iron-on patches offer a quick fix for larger holes or areas of wear. By mastering these basic repairs, we can keep our clothes looking their best and out of landfills. Upcycled repairs, adding character and charm. Adding a touch of personality to our repairs can transform them from mere fixes into unique design elements. Upcycled materials like scraps of fabric, buttons, or lace can be incorporated into our mending projects. Using contrasting fabrics for patches or embroidery floss for decorative darning can add visual interest and character to a garment. Repurposing old buttons or beads from discarded jewelry can create one-of-a-kind embellishments. These upcycled repairs not only extend the life of our clothes, but also allow us to express our creativity. Transformation time, giving old clothes a new life. When clothes are beyond repair or no longer fit, don't despair. With a little creativity, we can transform them into entirely new pieces. Upcycling old garments into something fresh and exciting is a rewarding way to give them a second life. An old t-shirt can become a trendy tote bag. Worn-out jeans can be transformed into stylish shorts or a denim quilt. A dress that no longer fits can be refashioned into a skirt or a top. The possibilities for upcycling are endless. Sustainable sewing, eco-friendly materials and tools. When embarking on our repair and upcycling adventures, it's important to consider the environmental impact of our sewing materials and tools. Opting for eco-friendly options can minimize our footprint. Choose natural fiber threads like organic cotton or linen instead of synthetic options. Look for vintage or secondhand buttons and zippers. Consider investing in high-quality, durable sewing tools that will last for years to come. Repair before you replace. A mindset for change. Embracing a repair before you replace mindset is crucial to shifting away from fast fashion's throwaway culture. Instead of discarding clothes at the first sign of damage, let's view repairs as an opportunity to extend their lifespan and reduce our environmental impact. This mindset encourages us to value quality over quantity and to appreciate the craftsmanship of our clothes. It empowers us to become active participants in creating a more sustainable and mindful approach to fashion. Community collaboration, sharing skills and resources. Connecting with others who share a passion for sustainable fashion can provide inspiration, support, and a sense of community. Sharing our repair and upcycling skills can empower others to embrace a more mindful approach to clothing. Organize clothing swap parties with friends or neighbors, where you can exchange unwanted garments and learn repair techniques from each other. Join online communities dedicated to sustainable fashion and share your upcycling projects. By working together, we can amplify our impact and inspire positive change within the fashion industry.